Hey everyone, so this is my inweddingdress.com review. Um, I hope it helps somebody if you guys are looking into it or whatever. Um, I'm just going to kind of go through what I found were the pros and cons, and of course it could be different for you, but this is just what I found. So, yeah, I'm still in my corset. I love this thing so much, I'd probably just like stay in it forever if I could, but it's probably not a good idea. Anyways, so inweddingdress.com. I don't really have like a list, so I'm just gonna kind of like go off as I think of it. So it's not going to be all pros and then all cons. It's just going to be here and there. So, what I would say my first con was this. It came in this package. It's like a brown paper bag. It just has a little cushion in it. Like it's got the little sewn in bubble wrap or whatever. And then it had, I think I might have thrown it away. Uh, it just had a little bit more bubble wrap and then that was it. So my dress got all wrinkled. I was expecting some wrinkles, but I was thinking they were going to kind of like roll it nicely and put it in a box or something so it didn't get crushed. Nothing heavy got sat on it and like made real bad creases. I was kind of expecting the wrinkles that if you hang it just kind of falls out, and that was not the case. Um, that little bag held my dress, my petticoat, and that jacket. This is the actual little bag that my dress was in. It was folded up in a ball. It was in this, and then it was in the brown bag. And then my petticoat was folded up in a ball and just shoved in, and my jacket was in the dress bag, but it had like a tiny bag. That one was fine, of course. You can't really ruin that, I guess. So that would be my first con. Um, my second con would probably be uh, the sizing thing. I don't understand. It probably could have been partly a mistake on mine, but some of it just doesn't add up in my head, I guess. They ask when you're doing it tailoring, which is free, so that's a pro. Like if you want it to be tailored to fit you, it's free. They don't charge you extra, so I would think that's pretty awesome. Anyways, they ask you for your bust measurement, your waist measurement, your natural waist, and your hips. So I measured my bust and my hips just fine. Well, actually, my fiance measured them, but same difference, I guess. So I measured that all just fine, and then I somehow messed up on my waist. I just don't think that's really what happened. I don't know, because I know in like 3 weeks I didn't gain like 4 inches around just my waist, and because if I did, I think it would be like, I don't know. I think it'd be obvious, like nothing else would fit. Um, and I don't see how I could measure it wrong either. And so I get it, I try it on, and it fits in my hips and my chest and everything, but not in my waist. Hence why I had to buy the corset. So that was definitely a con because I had to spend more money than I was hoping to. Um, Speaking of money, though, I guess that would also be a pro. Um, the dress was pretty cheap, like $202, and now that everything's fixed, I love it. Like it's a gorgeous dress. It looks exactly like it did in the picture. From what I can tell, it's not cheaply done. Like I've tried it on and off. I've had it in a car a couple times. It went from like Japan to here, uh, and it lasted. And there's no tears in it or anything. Uh, so I would say that it's made pretty good at least. Um, Another pro, I think, they actually finished it in more time than they said they were going to, or less time, I mean. Uh, I ordered mine rush order, which was a pro for me because I needed it sooner than uh, than the time that it gave for a regular dress. And it told me it was going to be 15 days to complete it, and then 4 to 6 days to ship it to the U.S. So it actually got done in 10 days and took, um, I think it took 4 days to ship. And then it was here for a day, and like UPS or whoever brought it, I wasn't here when it came, uh, didn't bring it to me. So that wasn't their fault. That was just UPS being dumb. Um, so I actually got it in less time than they said it was going to take for them to actually do it. Now, part of it could be I didn't have a crazy elaborate dress, but there's a fair amount of detailing on it and stuff, and they were able to do it just fine. Uh, they're very helpful. They have an online customer service and a telephone customer service. I was using the online. You just go in there, open up a chat window, and one of the representatives talks to you. Uh, and any questions you had, you can ask. I asked them so many questions um, because in the picture, it didn't really seem like it was really poofed out, if that makes sense. Um, it just kind of looked like, I don't know, just kind of like straight down. And but I didn't want to just buy it and then be like, crap, it was supposed to have a petticoat, whatever. So like I got on the chat thing and I was like, hey, I was just wondering if this needs a petticoat or you can get by without one or you don't need one or whatever. Because I mean, I knew the ones that were like huge and big on the bottom needed one, but mine's not like that. And the lady was really nice. She was like, oh yeah, that one does. And if you go to like the right hand corner, you'll see a uh, like recommended for this product, and it tells you which petticoat you need, which was good because I had absolutely no idea. I went to the petticoat page and they all looked alike to me, but apparently they were different. And it tells you which one to use, which one fits under there, all that stuff. Petticoats, the petticoat comes in small, medium, and large. Mine's a medium and it fits pretty well. Uh, and it stretches a bit, like the part that goes around your waist stretches a bit, so that helps too. So I imagine a large would actually fit like a pretty hefty sized person. So that's good. Let me see. Um, I don't know. So, oh, okay, another con, I guess. At least with my dress, it might not be all the dresses. Um, with my dress, they put a bubble hem in it, and for those of you who don't know what a bubble hem is, it just kind of goes down and then it kind of goes out a little bit and then comes up like a bubble. um, and what they do for that is they take they actually make the lining like an inch shorter and then they sew it together and it does that. Uh, they made my lining a little bit too short though. So, and it was, I didn't realize it. Like, I think you'd have to have a seamstress or somebody that really knows their way around dresses to like realize it. I went to my friend's house whose mom was a seamstress, and I tried it on over there, and she was just kind of looking at it and stuff, and I said it felt kind of short to me up front. Like I didn't want it to be touching the ground because I don't want to like trip on it when I'm walking down the aisle, but it felt kind of short. But I couldn't tell because I'm looking at it from up here, and even in the mirror, it didn't look horrible. So I asked her, and she was like, "Oh yeah," and I have to stop this video and start another one, and then I'll finish it up, and my review will be done. Bye.